Hey everybody, Sean Bukowski here. Hope everybody's having a great week. I'm a little later than normal this week, but it's just been crazy. That's how it goes, right? Anyway, this week affordable housing is back in the news, and I've written about it a lot. It's in the news a lot because it's a huge issue. We have, here in Austin and Dallas and Houston, basically every growing city across the United States is having similar issues with affordability. And as a result, it keeps getting brought up in different scenarios and brought up in the news. So that's what we're going to talk about this week. Specifically, for example, the city of Austin, what are they doing? What are they doing to try to combat this affordability crisis? Because that's what it is. And to their credit, the city council's credit, they've talked a lot about it in the last few years, and they're generally working at it from an incentive perspective. So they're incentivizing developers to build affordable housing. What happens a lot is a developer will come to the city council and want a variance on zoning because they want to go either higher or more dense or less parking or whatever. All great things because we need to increase density. And as a result, the city council will require them to get that variance, will require them to build so many units affordable. And this happens all the time in the city, and all different types of projects, and the numbers change and with each deal. But the good thing is, of course, is that we're getting more density. It's so key to solve this affordability crisis. And so that's part of what's going on. Now, unfortunately, sometimes neighborhood groups can kill the deals, but that's a topic for another day. In addition to that, Jack Craver, who again, big fan of his email. If you haven't subscribed, I highly recommend it. Recently talked about the $250 million affordable housing bond that we passed in 2018. That all that money has basically been earmarked to a couple of things. There's incentives, which are like 122 million. There's land purchases, which are 100 million, where the city is purchasing land and then bidding it out to developers to build affordable housing. And then there's home repairs. And as Jack said in his email, this will eventually lead to a few thousand more affordable units, which every bit helps, of course, but that's clearly not enough. So what else is going on? In addition to the city of Austin, the Travis County is working on some affordable housing incentives. They just this week the commissioners met and talked about a 5-year plan where they want to build 70,000, incentivized obviously builders to build 70,000 new units, of which 21,500 will be built outside of Austin, and 12,000 should be built that are affordable to families. Sorry, making 30% or less of the median family income for the area. So those are pretty tightly restricted units, and then it kind of varies from there. So there's 15,000 from 31 to 60, and so on. And all of these incentives and these plans that City of Austin and Travis County, I don't want to disparage them because it's a really good start, and that's it's really important to help solving this crisis and increasing that density. But we have to remember that this really is just a start, and we need more. We need more ideas. We need more incentives if we're going to really resolve this crisis, because people keep moving here, companies keep moving here, and so we've got to be able to keep up with that demand. Hope you enjoyed it. Please sign up, subscribe to our blog, and to this YouTube page. Thanks a lot.